Hi, everyone. Happy New Year. Welcome to your Radiant Flow. I think we all could use a little movement and just energy boosting right about now. So we're just going to get started. If you want to come to your mat and we'll sit down. Good. And just letting the palms rest on your thighs, letting the eyes close when you feel ready. Really rising up through your spine. Feeling that opening across your heart center, shoulder blades down the back. And let's just take some long, deep breaths, bringing our attention into the body, grounding through our seat, letting the face soften, letting the jaw release. And I've been mentioning this here and there in my newsletter, that kind of thing, where the energies right now aren't exactly forward-moving energies astrologically. We are in two different retrogrades, and so this really isn't the time to put pressure on ourselves to jumpstart new things, new projects, new ideas. This is really a time to come back to ourselves, to care for ourselves, nurture ourselves, and build up that well of energy for when things start to move a little bit more. The energy will just be more forward moving towards the end of the month. So just giving yourself maybe a little break, that we don't need to jumpstart into the new year with everything checked off and feeling like we have to run for it. So allowing your energy to settle here. Let's take a long, deep inhale. Exhale deeply. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling. Let's hold the breath at the top. If you'd like to squeeze that root block at the bottom, at the base, like a kale, shine that energy at the crown. And exhale. And bring the palms to press. Go ahead and give them a strong rub. New energy, potentially. This may be your first practice of the new year. Who knows? But clearing out space for us to really step into our center and our presence. Press the palms strongly, thumbs to your heart, rising up. And if you'd like to set an intention for this day, this month, this year. Breathing into it, let your belly relax. Receive the breath in your heart. Bowing to yourself, honoring yourself for showing up. And we'll release the hands down. We'll circle the head all the way around. Nice and slow. Again, if you haven't practiced in a while, just being kind to yourself, not holding any expectations. Continuing to release your jaw. And then we'll take the right ear to the right shoulder, holding and breathing as you lift up all the way through your spine. And if you'd like, right hand reaching over to the opposite ear. And we'll inhale. And exhale to release and chin towards your chest. Let yourself roll down towards the belly, stretching through your spine and the neck. And then we'll slowly rise up. Inhale, left ear, left shoulder. Breathing. Maybe left hand reaching over, opposite ear. Inhale. And exhale, releasing chin towards your chest. Again, rolling forward, moving the hands towards the knees, lengthening your arms as you pull back through your spine. And then slide the hands back, lift the heart, open the throat. Inhale. Exhale to round. And keep that going. Inhaling up. Exhaling to round. You got it. Inhaling up. Exhaling to round. A couple more. Bring your breath into your vertebrae and across your chest, waking up the glandular system through the throat. All right, and one more here. Exhaling to round as you curl in, rolling side to side, or rocking, I should say, letting the head naturally move. And then slowly rising up, the eyes closed. Take a long breath in. Exhale. Let your shoulders drop. Here, we're going to open up the arms into that cactus shape. Inhaling through the nose. Exhale, curling into the exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale, curling. So really try to bring this into a powerful breath. Good. And as fast or as slow as you want to do this, you could speed it up and make it a little bit more rapid and energized, or you can keep it slow, but really connecting with that breath. I want you to hear it very strongly. And you don't have to go with me. Starting to activate our arm strength a little bit. Nice. Try to open up as wide as you can to the heart. Very mindful movement, even though the actions are quite simple, we're really wanting to engage here. Just a couple more, trying to really feel it in the arms, at least I am. Good. Just one more. And then let's wrap the arms around our body, give a nice shoulder stretch, and then tuck in and maybe rock yourself. If it feels good to round, feels good in your back, or you can stay upright, whatever feels good. You can rock and circle. Good. Breathe with it. And then we're going to come back through the center. We're going to open up our arms nice and wide. Inhale and stretch it out. And then opposite arm on top, curling into that hug. And one more time, rocking, rolling, circling, whatever feels good to you. Good. And then we're going to flip the arms up to the side on the inhale. We're going to take the right hand down, touching for your side. And lifting up and over. And then I'll just let you go side to side at your own pace. Send the breath down into the rib cage. Good. And then we're going to come back up through center, reach the arms up to the sky. Take a breath. We're going to roll through the wrists, squeeze the hands, flex into those forearm muscles. Exactly. And then we're going to reach back, clasping the fingers, reach your knuckles down, lift from your heart. Inhale the chin up. Exhale, tuck it in, chin to chest. And a couple of these. Inhale it up. Exhale, chin to chest. Keep it going. And then last one, chin to chest. Release the hands, open arms up to the sky. Inhale, turning towards your right. Forward twist here. Inhaling tall, exhale, gently turn. Keep that going. Inhale and exhale. You got it. Tall on the inhale, exhale, taking it deeper. If you'd like, right ear to right back shoulder. Chin towards the chest. And we'll lift the head, turning forward, reaching up. Inhale. Exhale, opposite side. Inhaling tall, exhale, turn. And keep that going. Inhale, tall, exhale, turn. Maybe left ear to left shoulder. And chin towards your chest. And then last thing here, floating the arms up on the inhale, hands behind the head, open up the heart, and then lean to one side, rolling in towards the belly and all the way around. Inhaling up and exhaling. Good. Just a couple more. Stay with that long inhale and long exhale. And then come back to center, open up tall, inhale. Exhale, release the arms. Down towards the left. Nice. We're going to come onto all fours so you can scoot on any support that you're on. And we'll get right into cat and cow. So hands nice and open. Inhale to open up the heart, lift the feet. Exhale to round into cat. And continue. Inhale, open up. Exhale to round. You got it. Soften the face. Nice. Couple more sets. Breathing from your crown to your tailbone. And one more, rounding into that curved spine. And back to neutral. Take a long breath in. Exhale. We're going to reach the right arm up to the sky. Inhale, open up. Exhale down with the hand. And then left side. Inhale up. Oh, my back just cracked. Exhale down. That's a good sign. Inhale, open up. Exhale down. And continue on your own. The warmer you get, the more open you can get through your side body and across the chest. See if you can continue expanding that rotation as we get a little bit warmer and open here. Good. Couple more. Last time on the left side, lift up and then take it down. And from here, we're going to turn our hands out toward the edge of the mat and around so we get to the inner wrist. So you're turning our hands out to the edge and around. The fingers then start to turn either towards your knees or to the edge of the mat. And just circling here, breathing, or maybe you want to pedal through the hands, whatever feels good in your wrist. Good. And we're going to do one different wrist stretch where we're going to peel the hands off the mat. You're going to turn your hands to face inward on the mat. So the fingers face one another. You're on the tops of your hands, and then you're going to make fists. If possible, arms are straight, but if there's a lot of tension, you're not going to be able to do that, so you'll bend your elbows. Good. Just giving our wrists a little love. And then we're going to tuck the toes, sit your seat back, release the hands, and just shake or roll. If you want to clasp your hands and roll, just kind of move that energy through the wrists, however it works for you. And here we're going to come up onto the knees. We're going to stretch the arms up, palms forward. Open up your chest, take a little back bend, but really lift up, 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 and breathe those palms forward. And then slowly bring the palms down, stretching the hands out to the mat, coming into your downward dog, parallel feet. We're going to pedal through the legs. It may feel like you've never been on the yoga mat with how tight your calves and hamstrings are, but you know that's not true. So just need to get a little bit warmed up. I'm feeling similar to that myself, even though I actually was on the mat yesterday. So you just never know how the body is going to speak to you. Each day is different, and that's all good. So just giving the legs a nice pedal, breathing. Good. And then we're going to come forward to plank, reaching the heart forward and the heels back, gazing over the top of the mat, really feeling your strength power up here, breathing into the arm, into the core, into the legs. Nice. Lowering to the belly, tops of the feet press, hug your elbows into the body. Lift up through your heart, soften the face. Inhale. Exhale to lower. Coming up onto the knees underneath your hips, wrists underneath your shoulders. We're going to extend the left leg back to the wall behind us, and then the right arm forward, and we're going to move. So we're going to point that back foot. You're going to lower pinky to the mat and then toes down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Good. Using a focus point for your eyes is probably helpful here. Really breathing into that extension. Good. Almost there. Let's do just a few more here. 2 and 1. Let's bring the hand, knee down. Take a couple cat and cow and just relax into it. Inhaling. Exhale to round. Just rebalancing back into your center. All right, coming back to neutral spine, we'll do the opposite side. So the right leg is reaching back and you're going to bring it down to the mat, and then that opposite arm. So we'll tap the pinky and the toes and inhale up and exhale down. There you go. Setting up energy through the fingertips, through the toes as you lift up. You're getting even longer here. That's what you're picturing anyway. Like your limbs are gently stretching and lengthening in the best of ways. Good. Keep it going. Building that strength. Good. Let's do 2 more here. And last one. Awesome. Come on to the knee. Here, let's soften the elbows and circle the head and hips. So as you're circling, you're rebalancing your breath. Moving slow to come back to your center. All right, and then we're going to round into the belly. You're going to tuck the toes back to downward dog. If you feel like you need some more pedaling, you can go for that, or you can start to move more deeply into the full shape. And that could also mean slightly bending your knees to lift the hips higher. All right, we're going to start to walk the hands back towards the toes, parallel feet at hips width, melting down, letting the head go. Nice long breath. Bring a little bit more weight to the fronts of your feet. If you'd like, take a hold of opposite elbows, or you can let the arms dangle, depending on what feels better for you. Maybe swaying from side to side. And then from here, releasing the arms. If you would like, clasping the hands behind the back, reaching your knuckles up and over. And then we'll release the arms. Bend your knees very slowly, rolling up. Really feel your weight through the bottoms of your feet, cementing in the mat to really stabilize you when you come up into your tallest spine, tallest posture. Maybe one hand on the belly, one hand to the heart, or 2 hands in either place. Or if it feels better for arms by your side, move there. And let's just take a long, deep inhale. Exhale, let it go, let all the expectations go, the pressure, the rushing. Breathing into the body fully. Softening, 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 but still maintaining that energy lifting you up into your stance. From here, we'll bring the palms to press at our hearts, reaching the arms up to the sky, maybe a little back bend, open the arms, folding down, exhaling, tapping the shins, heart forward, inhale, exhale to release. And keep that going on your own. Reach up, down, tapping the shins, heart forward. So you got it. Just continuing. Let's warm up the body. Let's move the energy. Get out of our overthinking mind. Dropping in to the body and the breath. And let's just do one more full set. And we will meet standing up. As you get to center, take a long breath in. And exhale. We're going to lift the shoulders and roll them down. So lifting and rolling. Good. Pull the stress out from the upper body. Good. And then from here, reaching the arms up to the sky, focusing the eyes, lifting the heels, playing with our balance, and then we're going to lower the heels and sit down, all the way down. And then lifting up, inhale, and sitting low. Good. Keep that going. Inhale up, exhale it. You got it. Let's just do a few more, firing up those thighs, those glute muscles. And then from here, we're gonna hold just a couple more breaths, Utkatasana chair pose. We're gonna reach your arms behind us, clasp the fingers, reach your arms back, open your heart, start to bring the belly towards the thighs, starting to lower. Bring the arms with you. And then we're going to release the arms, slowly rolling all the way up, shoulders down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. All right, hands on the hips, knees bent. We're going to hip circle here, around, forward, side to side and back. Keep those knees bent so you can really get a full rotation. Unlocking the hips. Stretching across the lower back. Good. Okay, and coming back through to center. We're going to be standing at the top of the mat with the feet pretty much together. And then hands, let me think, hands at prayer in front of your heart. So we're going to lift the right knee up towards the chest. We're going to lift the heart, and then we're going to tap these toes back into a lunge. So you really want to focus straight ahead. We're going to bring the knee up with your breath. Exhale, tapping back. And this is what we're going to do. Inhale up. Exhale, tapping back. So I'm not going to look at you so I don't fall over. Just find that forward focus on some point. Breathing. Good. I'm actually gonna switch my side of the mat. So when I turn, I'm facing you. Okay, let's come back into a lunge. Feel that working in your legs. I'm sure you do. Open up into the cactus arms across your heart. Good. Spreading, lifting, lifting. And then hands pressing at your chest in prayer. Spin that back heel down, opening up to warrior two. Good. So lifting the chest, we're going to come back to reverse. And then we're going to come forward and reaching into side angle. And we'll keep moving just a little bit here. Coming back into that stretch. And forward. Good. You got it. And then we're going to come forward onto the thigh, reaching up and over, breathing. Nice. Let's slowly rise up, straightening that left leg, lifting across the chest, coming back to reverse. And then lifting up, we'll move into Trikonasana. So space in that front side of the hip as you come down, not too much weight in the lower hand. You can always micro bend the knee if you feel a lot of pulling in the hamstring area. Good. Breathing. All right, slowly rising up, inhale. Exhale to bend. Coming back to reverse. Cycling the hands to the inside of that front foot. Lift the back heel. Take the knee down. Start to walk that left foot out as we do for the hip. Lifting the heart up on the inhale. Exhale, hips back, moving into the hamstring. Let's go forward and back, but nice and easy. Not pushing or rushing. Maybe taking a couple extra breaths in the spot that feels extra tight for you. And we're going to bend into the knee. If the toes aren't already, tuck the back toes, lift that back leg, press into the right hand, spin up for the left arm. And then take that hand down. Take the back knee down, release the back foot. We're going to move into pigeon. So slowly working the left foot across the mat. Take your time, lifting the heart up on the inhale. And exhale, slowly lower. And just releasing the breath, releasing the jaw, releasing the shoulders. We're gonna walk the hands in as we slowly rise, taking a breath, tucking the right toes under, sending this left leg either to downward dog or reaching up to the sky and opening up that hip, bending the knee, rolling the ankle, whatever you prefer. And then we'll take that foot down to parallel feet, spreading the hands, reaching through the body in downward dog. Coming forward to plank. Inhale, your choice to the belly or chaturanga, full up dog or baby cobra. Exhaling it back. We'll inhale here, exhale, set the feet to the hands. Inhale to a long spine, and exhale to fold. Bending the knees, rolling all the way up, and shoulders down the back. Bring the hands to prayer, take a long breath in, and exhale. Take that breath down into the pelvis, into the legs, into the feet, rooting you back into your center. Okay, so now this left knee is lifting up, and we bring it back into a mini lunge and then draw it up. So focus those eyes. The core is really working and engaging with the body to lift that leg. You can feel it in your quad as well. You can feel it in the right leg, stabilizing you. A lot working together. Almost tipped over there. Okay, last lift, and then to our lunge. Let's open up the arms into a cactus, lifting the heart. Bringing the hands through prayer, spinning that back heel down, opening up to warrior two. We're going to travel back into reverse and then forward. Good. So back and forth. And then we'll come forward and reach through that side, spinning the heart and the gaze up. Now we're going to lift up, straighten that front leg, reach it out, take a long breath in. Exhale it back to reverse. And then we'll inhale it up, space in your front side, reaching it slowly down, stretching up through that top arm. Trikonasana, triangle pose. And slowly rising up. Inhale, bending into that front knee. Going back to reverse. We're going to cycle down to the mat, lifting that back heel. Spin that left heel, bring the knee down, walk the right foot out. And here we'll lift the heart in that psoas stretch. And then shift hips back and flex the right foot into the hamstring, coming forward and back. Take the last couple moments to really melt into the stretch that feels good for you, what stretch you need a little bit extra in, forward or back, hamstring or psoas. And then we're going to bend into that knee, tuck the back toes under, lift the leg, place the left hand down, right arm scooting up. Inhaling, exhale that hand down, back knee down, top of the foot. Let's walk the right foot across for pigeon. Inhaling the heart up. And exhale, take your time, make your way down into the stretch. And then we're going to slowly walk it in and up, take your time. Tucking those back toes under, either downward dog or sending that right leg up to the sky. Bending the knee, rolling the ankle. And then we'll take that foot down, parallel your feet, stretch out through the hands, open up the shoulders. Coming forward to plank, breathing, reaching the crown forward and heels back, just holding here a little bit longer. This is our last one. So powering up, arms, core, legs, everything working together. If you need or want to bring the knees down, you're welcome to. Almost there. And then your choice to the belly or chaturanga. Heart forward, inhale. Exhale, back downward dog last time here. Reaching through the full pose. And then we're going to open up the knees, coming into child's pose, letting the seat come back, taking a couple breaths. Let that exhale really drop you down into the mat. And then we're going to lift up as we press into the hands, walking the hands over to the right for a side stretch. Take it through center and to the left. And then through center, take a long breath in. Exhale, start to walk the hands in as you roll up. Just take one moment or two just to reacclimate as you rise. And we're going to come and sit in the center of the mat. Finish up with a little ab work here. Okay, so first with the knees bent, feet about hips width apart, there's some space in between your thighs. We're going to reach the arms forward and we're going to do 3 steps down and 3 steps up. So lowering, 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 lifting, 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 and open your heart at the top as much as possible. So continue 3 steps down. Good, and back up, and you can just go in your own timing. If you want to challenge yourself, you could hold it longer at the very bottom. and then lifting back up. Good, and we'll do a few cycles, and then we'll move on to the next. Don't forget when you get to the top to really open up your collarbones, open up your heart, and take a nice deep breath. Good. We'll just do one more set here. Good. And then from here, we're just going to let the hand rest on your legs for a second. Just relax everything. A deep breath in. Exhale it out. And just one more here. Inhale. And exhale. All right, we're going to lean back a little bit. Reach your arms forward, almost like a basketball size in between the hands. And we're going to go side to side. Try to reach all the way to the ground if you can. Really get that full twist. Nice. Very nice. Breathing with it. You got it. Good. Almost there. I know you're feeling it as I am. And then let's reach forward. Take it down a little bit more if you can. Lift the chin, open your throat. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to very slowly lower down to the mat. And you're going to take your knees into your chest. Really good work today. We powered it up. So very nice. Just rolling around the lower back. Opening up the knees if you want as you rock. And then we're going to bring the feet down onto the mat, parallel feet. Bring your arms by your side, palms down. We're going to do a couple bridges, slow up and down. And then we're going to pause at the top for that last one. So we're going to lift the pelvis off the mat, inhaling up. And slowly exhaling down. You got it. Inhaling up. And exhaling down. All the way down. Then let's do two more here. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Last one. Actually, at the top, let's pause here. Maybe wiggling your shoulders towards one another to clasp the hands or catch the edges of the mat and really press up. And then very slowly lower down, maybe hands on the belly or somewhere. Deep breath in. And exhale. And then we're going to bring the knees back into the chest, rolling around. Let's open up our arms to a T, palms facing up. Let's take the knees over to the right for a nice twist. And then back through the center. And over to the left. And then back to center. If there's any last shape that you want to take before we rest in Shavasana, please go ahead. Or if you want to put on socks or something cozy. Beginning to deepen your breath. Wiggling fingers and toes, stretching out any way that feels good to you. Maybe bringing in your knees again. And we'll roll to our side, coming into a little cocoon before we rise up. And pressing into the mat to roll yourself back up to center, taking your time, moving slowly. Coming back into your seat and just checking in with how you're feeling, all the energy that was stirred up in your practice. We'll bring our palms to press. Go ahead and give them a nice strong rub again. Palms pressing at heart center, rising up, coming back to that intention that you may have set earlier in the class. Breathe into it, bring your vision there. Bowing to your heart, sealing your practice. Namaste, Satnam. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a beautiful day or evening whenever you're watching this. Thanks, everyone. Have a good one.